is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
Well, g'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, welcome to this episode where Belle gets fully sick eyebrow slits. Also, there's a bit of podcastception. It's one of the first things you'll hear. It's like another podcast doing a review of our podcast.
Yeah.
And then we play that review of our podcast and then, in turn, almost give their podcast a bit of a review.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But thank you to those people who listen to the show. So
Enjoy me doing Belle Slit.
Yeah, Ben nailed my slit.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, now we're
Okay,
going to
well,
now he's going to have to call his wife and explain it now.
yeah. Too far, Belle.
Come on, mate. Ben and Belle, have you heard of Steph and Anja's media reviews?
No.
No.
You've not heard of that?
Steph and Anja's media reviews.
Yeah, it's this hot new pod. And look, I love a name that does what it says on the tin. It's these two pals, Steph and Anja, and they do media reviews.
Mm.
And here's the thing. They've reviewed our show.
No.
Also,
Yeah.
it's a podcast, and they
Review other stuff. But so so it's a pretty new pod.
Mm-hmm.
We're the first radio show they've ever reviewed. So it's actually we're in esteemed company because we've been reviewed alongside the Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
These are just movies, though. They're not media.
Yeah, but like I suppose it falls into
yeah,
media.
it's all,
They
yeah.
haven't branched out yet. They're mainly doing movies, so that's why it's an honour that they've done
Right.
Mamma Mia, they've done Scream, Friday the 13th.
Hang on. So they're reviewing old.
Well, just like I
Movies.
suppose it's just stuff that I think they listen to the show, which is nice. Steph and Anja.
Oh, hello.
Hi guys, if you're listening this morning. And yeah, so they've branched out with the first radio show they've done,
Mm-hmm.
and so we got tagged in this on Instagram, and that's how I came across the pod. And now I'm a big fan. I've listened to a few of the episodes, and
Favorite ep.
probably the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief
Yeah.
one. Strong app. But so I know this is kind of weird, right? Because we're about to listen to two people talking about our show. It's kind of like showception.
Yeah.
So the way the pod starts is they start with a bit of a zinger, and then they really lay out who we are and what we do here at Nova.
Hi, it's Ben, Liam and Belle with your two females and one token male. Jokes. There's no male here. We are doing a mid review on Ben, Liam and Belle. They're a breakfast radio show in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and they're on Nova.
You may wonder sometimes, well, how do listeners really tell us apart? Well, thanks to Steph and Anja, now we know.
Ben is the dude with the beard. Liam is the one with the big head. And Belle's the female.
Wow.
That's a pretty good summary.
Do I have a big head, do you think?
You do have a
We
big
know
head.
you have a big head.
Yeah. And we know Belle's a female, and I have a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Belle, you're not like just a female, okay? Like you're way more than that. And they have really got you pegged.
Belle, she's single. She does not eat animals. That is something that comes up a lot. No animals. And apparently she wears a lot of activewear and specifically leggings to work.
Interesting.
Can't vibe with that one, Belle.
No.
I'm sorry.
That's a big no from Steph and Anja. They don't like Belle wearing activewear.
They are nailing the show.
They are. They definitely listen.
Wow.
They don't like you wearing jumpers and tights to work.
Against my leggings. I
Um,
was actually going to wear some today.
it's quite a detailed review. They also talk about their favourite segment.
When they are giving out tickets, they'll sometimes do this thing where Liam fills his mouth with a certain food and then he sings a song with his mouth full of food. You have to guess what song it is from the artist that's
wow.
performing. And I remember one time he did Spam and nearly threw up.
Oh,
And it was
no.
for Sam Smith.
Oh my god,
Spam
that's
Smith.
powerful. Spam Smith. That's a lot. I love it.
It sounds like, I don't know if it's Steph or Anja, but it sounds like one of them
Yeah.
listens more than the other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, if that's just like two people talking to you about a show on the street, it doesn't sound like a show I want to listen to. Like, yeah, this is guy with a big head and he eats Spam, and this other girl wears activewear. And they've been listening for quite a while because you remember we did that thing where we went out on the median strip?
Yeah.
They
the
were
median
listening.
strip show.
Yes, they were listening that morning.
So they did a median strip show where they were on a median strip, but they were also stripped down. The boys were in their Speedos and Belle was in a one piece,
Yep.
and they did their show on the road. I remember when I was driving to work, and they kept you could keep hearing the horns in the background because every second person was beeping the horn at them.
It looked
Like the full
bloody
video show.
cold.
Okay,
all right,
I
Steph and
no
Anja.
need to to rub it in. I know I got a big head and a small penis, but that's a scathing review, Steph and Anja. Gee whiz. You went easy on the Hunger Games, but they got right stuck into us, didn't they?
And only 27 sleeps until Christmas. Mhm.
Really?
27 to go.
Oh my god.
I got my shopping done now.
Oh, you've done it?
Finished my cards and everything.
Very good.
Yeah, it always feels good. Have you got your shopping done, Ben?
Yes, all done.
What are you going to get little Freddie?
Well, my wife Sam and I made the decision we're not going to get him a present.
Oh yeah.
You for real?
That's fair.
Well, yeah, he's 16 weeks old, so he's not going to know.
You bastards.
What do you mean? He's not going to. He can't even use his thumbs yet. He's not going to be able to open the present. He's not going to remember it.
I get my dog a present. You're not getting your son a present?
No.
I was going to give him a present.
You can get him a present if you want.
What? So you're seriously not going to give him something?
Why would I give him a present?
Because it's his first Christmas and it's
So?
your only son?
If you get a present for a baby, it's only for your own satisfaction.
Why don't you get
Ben? I agree. And
Why don't you get a nice keepsake? Like it's a little teddy bear that you like. He can keep for like the first 10 years of his life, and you're like, that was for your first Christmas.
He has got so many toys already, and he's 16 weeks old.
If he's 16 weeks old, I agree because you've been given so much stuff for his
Yeah.
birth. You don't need any more.
His
crap
his
around the
room.
house.
He doesn't even sleep in his room yet. He sleeps in our room, and his room is filled with so much crap already. Why would I buy another
What
toy
you
to
should
put in
do?
there?
Take a nice family photo.
Yep.
Just take a nice family photo.
You
for his
guys
first
suck.
Christmas.
What do you mean?
When did you start getting him presents? I can't remember when I was 3.
Yeah, probably 3.
Okay, I can't remember that. So by your judgment, you should just
4
you know.
then. I'll do 4. And my earliest memory is 4.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line 4.
I find that sad. Why don't you I don't know, make him something, or I don't know. You don't have to spend lots of money, but just something, you know.
Well, we did make something. Made him. And I
Hang
put
on,
a roof. I put a roof over his head, and I bought a tree. I bought a real tree.
Wow.
It's a tiny one. I bought it for $40, but I bought him a tree.
What a sad
This is
Christmas.
such an insight
What a sad,
the
horrible
future
Christmas.
Ben's dad way of life. Like, he's like, well, I put a roof over your head.
I
love
value.
that. I love
value the family time
Respect.
rather than the commercialism of
Dude.
giving a
Yeah,
present.
yeah.
Family time sucks. It's all about presents. That's what That's what Christmas is. That's the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
It's about eating prawns and getting new PlayStation games.
Freddie's not eating any prawns.
I do wonder. 13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz because I'm a new parent. He's only 16 weeks old. My first child. Am I alone in this? Should I be getting Freddie a present? Are you a veteran parent?
I'm pretty sure people they normally give their baby stuff. As I said, I literally get my dog Christmas presents.
Yeah.
That's such a cavoodle owner way of life.
Oh, shut up! What do you give your cats? An injection so they can live for another year.
Belle's cats are very sick.
They're fine.
13,
We're saving up for another eye for one of you.
13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz. Do I need to get my 16-week-old son a Christmas present?
Honestly?
I think I don't, and Liam thinks I do.
You open those phone lines, it's just going to be a lot of sad mums going, that's sad. Like, you got to get him something. That's what we're going to get.
I, speaking now, Ben, have got a 16-week-old son. Freddie's his name. This is going to be his first Christmas. Am I crazy? Because I'm thinking I'm not going to get him a present.
And
What's
I
the point?
agree. Ben,
Yeah.
I
What is
wholeheartedly
this?
agree.
What is this poor boy? Harry Potter living under the stairs? What is he? What is he? Oliver Twist? Please, sir, can I have some more? I mean, you got a good job. I'm sure you can get him something nice. Little something, a little keepsake.
But what is the point, What message am I sending to him?
And we
Why
said
don't you do
already,
something nice? Like, you can like sponsor a dugong or something. You can.
Well, he's not going to know that he sponsored
Yeah,
a
but then
dugong until he's
he
at
will
least 5.
grow up with it, and then like when he's like 5, you're like, yeah, I got this dugong for you for your first Christmas. I don't know, anything.
Sue.
Is that a thing you can do? Like isn't there a
Sponsor a
thing?
dugong.
I don't know about a dugong, but yes.
Yeah,
you can-
yeah, and then because they like tag it, and then you can
it's
see
like
where it
you,
is in the world.
You adopt a.
That'd be
You
fun.
can adopt
Yeah.
a koala. You can
Yeah,
adopt,
yeah.
That'd be fun if I got to take Freddie and we got to go tag the dugong.
Yeah, isn't it weird? It's kind of like that's nice. You're sponsoring an animal, but it's just you also feel a bit bad that they're like, come here, tagging it,
Yeah,
so you
don't
can
do
look,
that.
so you can get your phone up every like every 3 years or so to be like, where's my dugong? Wow, he's all over in Africa.
That seems like it'd be an app. Where's my dugong?
Where's my dugong? Where's my dugong.com? I don't even know.
Dude, where's my dugong?
Dude, where's my dugong? I'm probably going to get you sung a dugong, so don't steal that. That's my idea.
Sue in Footscray, good morning. Should I be getting Freddie a Christmas present?
100% no.
Thank
You've got the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
You kidding me?
It's all about the togetherness, as you say, and you'll be buying presents for the rest of his life.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
so you could buy one now for his 10th birthday if you really wanted, but no, you don't need to buy one now. 100%. My 12-year-old.
How many kids you got, Sue?
I've just got one,
Uh-huh.
but he keeps walking around saying, "Have you bought my present yet? Have you bought my present yet?"
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
he's
you
a
only get
Christmas
one
Day
year.
baby, so we've
Yeah.
got to go double.
Oh, really? Born
Oh.
on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
You should get him a dugong.
We're developing an app.
Elise in Werribee, is Ben a horrible parent for not getting his firstborn son a Christmas present?
Good morning. No, not at all. But having said that, I have 3 under 6, and I got all of my kids a year collector's Charlie Bear.
What is that?
and
A Charlie Bear? What's that?
A Charlie Bear. So it's a collector's Charlie Bear.
Uh-huh.
So it's like one of the big plush. They do different ones for each year, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
get different names, whatever. And all of my kids, I've got 3 under 6.
Yep.
So each of them have the year that they were born for their collector's bear.
Mhm.
And even now, if they're unsettled of a night time, it's okay. You get to have your Christmas Charlie Bear to snuggle with.
Yeah,
And-
see, that's
Oh,
kind of
that's
cute.
nice,
See,
yeah.
I like that. I mean, and I've looked up the Charlie Bears. Some of them are kind of creepy. Like, there is some creepy years. There is some, like, really cute years.
Yep.
But that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, it's like a nice, you could spend, like, $40 and just get, like, a nice plush toy, but then that's always, like, the first Christmas present. That's kind of what I was thinking. Or a dugong.
Danielle joins us now. Good morning. What do you reckon? Should I be getting Freddie a Christmas present? He's only 16 weeks old.
It doesn't matter what you get him, so long as you wrap it. As you could wrap an empty box, but so long as it's got Christmas paper, because babies love, and especially like you said that he was grabbing things already.
Yeah.
They love ripping off wrapping paper.
Okay.
So there you go.
Just
That's
use
fine.
newspaper.
Yeah,
then.
okay. So I can get some newspaper. I can wrap
Yeah.
a box with nothing in it, and then he just
Yeah, it's
rip it up.
just sort of like to start
Yeah.
that tradition.
like a cat.
And it's like the photo op as well. It's like, that's you opening your first
Yep.
Christmas. I think we're starting to sway him, guys. Thank you for your calls.
Well, let's see what Tracy says in Geelong. Good morning, Trace. Should I be getting Freddie a Christmas present?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
I'm 100% behind the first present.
Mhm.
And Ben, you sound like the Christmas Grinch.
You do.
I like the Grinch. I think the Grinch is a good, relatable character.
Tracy, he's
No.
very bar humbug. But all those
Very
characters, I don't know if you finished the Grinch or the Ghost of Christmas Past. They
I
always
watched the first 30 minutes and go, I like this guy. Why do I have to keep watching?
they all end up nice. They all end up growing a heart and buying their kids a
Well, I
Christmas
hope-
present.
I hope he does. It's
Okay.
his first Christmas, and he'll never have another first
That's
Christmas
it.
again.
Thank you,
Doesn't
Tracy.
have to be a lot of money. It's just to give that little baby a
You know what, Ben? What if
She's
you
sweet,
get him
wasn't
a
she?
present that's actually a present for you as well?
Like a PlayStation.
No.
What were you doing? Like a dugong?
Shut up.
You're trying to say dugong, Belle? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, just say it. if
No,
you
no, no.
want.
I think normally you do it for the first birthday or whatever.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that thing where you buy like a bottle of whiskey now and it's his Christmas present and then he can open it when he's 18 or 21 and then you can enjoy it then. Why don't you just do that?
I do like that. Because didn't Liam, your dad did
Yeah,
that for
so
you?
that was not for my first Christmas, but when I was born,
Birthday, yeah.
my parents bought me
Yeah.
a wine, like
Yep.
a Penfolds wine,
Yeah.
Yep.
in 1996, and then they gave it to me for my most recent birthday.
Yeah, do that. It's
I'd-
basically, he's just been born. It's basically it.
I do like that idea.
Do a nice bottle of wine or a whiskey or something.
Like
and
a deck
then...
of Pokemon cards or something from this year.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ben's like, I wonder if my son will like the new Spider-Man. I wonder if he will like that. I might get him that. Yeah.
What if you could book your hotel now and choose to pay when you get there?
With thousands of flexible booking options in select stays, you're only a what if away from your next holiday.
Book on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Mon in Heidelberg, good morning. Did you call through to win some tickets or just because you're a Paramore fan?
Both.
Bit of both. Wicked. Did you go to the
Bit
show
of
last
both.
night?
Pardon?
Did you go to the show last night at Rod Laver?
No, I did not. No. Didn't even know they were here.
Yeah. No, it was a ripper. It was an absolute ripper. Anyway, let's kick into it. Taylor Swift, speaking of concerts, is bringing her Eras Tour movie to streaming services in a couple of weeks. Can you name one of her eras?
Reputation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an era. That's an era, confirmed. A new explosive book on the royal family blasts Kate Middleton for being cold and heartless. Her title is The Princess of what country?
Oh, England?
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean,
'cause
that's what I would say as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she lives there. You know, I'll give you a guess. It's like it's a part of the UK, but it's not England.
Yeah, you'd find it in the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a big mammal.
big mammal.
Big mammal in the ocean.
Oh, Wales?
Yes. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Spelled different, but yeah, same thing. New Zealand has backflipped on a ban on buying cigarettes for anyone born after 2009. What slang for a ciggy is also the word for a small pointy thing you throw at a board?
A dart?
Yeah. You smoke darts, Monica?
No.
Wow.
Oh, you're a vapor.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
No, you're healthy and gonna live. Good choice.
Oh, also no, but...
Option 3, chewing tobacco.
Chewing backy. Geez, you don't see many people chewing backy, do you?
Ever, really? I know it's big in America.
Do you
I know
reckon-
in baseball, they love it.
Will they go? Sorry,
I'm
Belle.
sorry, Belle. Are you
Sorry.
opening videos
I'm so
on your
sorry,
phone?
Monica. Ben and I just were talking, and she just opened up her phone and started watching TikToks on live radio. What was that?
No.
What was that?
No. Monica, I'll tell you what happened.
Were we boring you?
My computer just logged me out of everything and then did that thing where I have to go on my phone
Oh,
and
yeah, cool.
double authenticate. So I opened my phone and it was already in Insta. I'm very sorry.
Gee, bloody
I'm
whiz.
listening. I'm paying attention.
Likely story.
Feels
We're
like-
over here talking about chewing backy.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone's zoned out a little bit there, let's be honest.
Oh my God. All right, well, 2 more questions, Mon. Let's get through this without Belle getting TikToks up. Fish and chip shops around Australia are now required to tell you where their fish is from. When you ask for flake, what type of fish are you eating?
Shark?
You are. Last one. Iggy Azalea is the queen of OnlyFans. How's this? Making $75 million this year. That is wild. Can you finish these lyrics?
I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane.
In LA and Tokyo?
That's close enough. We gave
Yeah. It wasn't a perfect game, Mon, but we're obviously feeling nice this morning.
Yeah, it felt like you fell over the finish line.
Yeah, from LA to Tokyo.
Just a little.
But hey, no worries. We'll send you along to the Caulfield Spring finale. You also get to pick the next song we play. Now, to celebrate.
Apologies to the next in line, Brendan, who would have probably got that right and didn't get any tickets.
And Taylor and Chris and Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for hanging.
Suppose we'll never know. Yeah. It's all your fault, Mon. In celebration of Belle and I going to that amazing Paramore gig last night, we have 2 Paramore songs to choose from. We've really hijacked this. So would you like the one from Twilight, Decode?
Ormon, would you like some misery business?
There's also a third Paramore song that I like, Hard Times.
I was putting money on him playing Chumbawamba there. I was like, please don't. What's it going to be, Mon? There's 3 to choose
I was
from
going to
there.
go for Brick by Boring Brick, but it wasn't an option. So I think I'll go Decode.
Yeah, so you are
smart.
you're a proper fan. Unfortunately, that's not in the Nova system. We only have the hits here. Big tune from the Twilight soundtrack.
15 years ago, Twilight came out. I was in year 8 and, of course, read all the books before the first movie was released and still have them today because I believe one day they'll be worth something.
Belle, were you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Always Team Edward, especially during the baseball scene, of course, when every teen girl had her awakening with Muse. When he goes with his family and they start playing baseball, and you're like, oh my god.
Isn't it like they're really far? Like they're just hitting absolute dingers.
Isn't it like when they have to play when there's
During a storm,
thunderstorms because they hit it so loud?
That's right.
And the cracks of the thunder disguise.
And then those guys come out and they go,
yeah,
because they smell her.
Yeah. And like fully battle it off.
Yeah.
But that soundtrack,
and they like throw each other.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you watch it again, you'd be like, oh, I can see the cord work there, where they're being
Honestly,
thrown around
Liam,
onto the mats.
honestly, after we saw Paramore last night,
Yeah.
I'm scheduling a Twilight viewing this
You're
weekend.
going back.
Definitely going to watch it again.
I watched Twilight not that long ago for the first time. Like I watched it, I reckon, within the last 12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Team Edward. There's the scene where he stands in the light for the first time. He's all
Yeah,
sparkly.
he's
He's all
sparkly.
embarrassed. He's like, don't look at me.
Yeah. And
Stop.
the soundtrack.
Stop. I'm beautiful.
Stop it.
I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm glowing.
No, quick, I'll take you up the top of this tree.
Yeah, and he's
And then I'll go and play you a song on the piano, which
But, like-
Bella's Lullaby is one of the most beautiful pieces ever. But that whole soundtrack was fantastic. Like, as we said, Paramore, Muse, Linkin Park was on there as well.
Look, I'm well aware this time yesterday we were doing What's Your Subway Order, but I feel like there's actually no Team Jacob people. I feel like everyone, we were at the gig last
We're
night.
not doing Jacob.
Yeah.
Was there anyone actually in? Oh, Ash Gardner in the newsroom. Were you into that dog boy?
I was 100% Team Jacob. Edward
Really?
It was just a bit too mopey and brooding for me.
What, the
You-
vampires?
Yeah, Edward was way too mopey and brooding.
Right.
So you're quite an athletic person. Do you think it's because Jake, like you're into the athletes rather than the sort of
Sad boys.
pale sad guys?
Maybe.
You know, as weird as it was having the vampires, they're like 500 years old. Whatever, who cares? He can date a girl at school. What I found
That's
weirder.
definitely
Oh
problematic.
yeah, true. What's going on
No,
there?
no.
She's 16,
No.
he's 500.
No,
What?
imprinting. Ash, do you remember the imprinting thing
What is
with
that?
the wolves?
Yeah.
So now that's weirder. So what they do is somebody has a baby, right? So for example, Bella is born and they have like the wolf boy and he imprints on her when she's born so that she, when she grows up, will end up with him.
That was weird when he fell in love with the baby.
Yeah, so they imprint on the baby and they go, I'm going to have her, and then they raise the baby and then he, gets with her.
That's so weird.
But what's weirder, calling your baby Renesmee or imprinting?
Got a heavy question for you, Ben. Do you regret having your son, Freddie?
God, no.
Oh, wow.
Best decision I ever made.
Maybe you should give him a Christmas present. We were talking about that earlier. Have you've decided to give him a Christmas present now, right?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. All right. Anyway, look, I bring it up because I don't know if you caught this. Aussie model Ellie Gonsalves, her post last night.
Oh, yeah, Gonsalves.
Gonsalves. Well, she's got like 1.5 milli.
Oh, yeah, Gonsalves.
She's listed 118 reasons why she doesn't want to have kids.
89 wasn't enough? That's so many reasons.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Couldn't have rounded up to a 120 either.
Yep, 118. And she's been getting trashed online. But I, to be honest, she makes some pretty great points. And it's obviously everyone's choice. Like, why bring a kid into the world if you don't want to bring a kid into the world? But, like, there's a ton of things here. Where are you at, Belle? I feel like you're on and off. Like, sometimes you've got, like, baby names in your phone, but then you, like, hate kids, so...
Hate's a strong word. No, I don't know. Growing up, I always was like, yep. When I'm in my 30s, I'll probably have a kid. I'll probably be married. And yeah, I started like jotting down baby names. But now suddenly I'm almost 30 and I've realized maybe not. The cost of living and just the way of the world at the moment and just me personally, I've realized maybe it's not for me. And yes, when I see a kid, they annoy the hell out of me.
And look, she's listed 118 reasons. She's been, she's put a bit of mayo in at points. Like, it's like body swelling, face swelling, feet swelling. That could have just been under swelling.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, that was three.
That was three.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
rich,
yeah. But should I go through some of the reasons? It's awkward because you've already had the kid. Do you know
Oh,
what
but
I mean, Ben?
I'm steadfast in having it.
Yeah, okay.
I
that's
can't
good.
return him now.
That's
Although
good,
you're
that's
from the
good.
male perspective, I imagine a lot of
This is like
hers might
female
be-
perspective,
yeah,
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, the first one is like pretty obvious. They're your responsibility until the day that you die. Yes, I suppose we know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're not big on responsibility, maybe don't have a kid.
Mm.
Postpartum hair loss. Yeah, I suppose that sucks. She said the world's already overpopulated, like you said, Bill. Says here, you're going to watch your child scramble for the already limited resources, jobs, housing, etc. I suppose, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They can be bullied. They can be bullies. This one too skips a few a little bit. They can turn into serial killers.
This is just a horrible list because there's the counter opposite to all of those things. They could cure cancer. They could be a good person and help people.
I guess
you know what I mean? Like
if you're
having those reasons, the other reasons are the exact same argument.
What about? Does she have like? Oh, it'll destroy. Well, maybe destroy is a strong word, but it'll ruin parts of your body.
Okay, yep. Your dinners, your dinners. Your nipples can reach the size of dinner plates. I didn't actually know this one. A nipple can fall off while breastfeeding, and it may need to be surgically reattached. Is that a thing?
Not from personal experience that I've noticed, but if
I didn't know that was a thing.
You know what I found out the other day, actually, from your wife, Ben, from Sam. She said that your abs can rip apart when you're pregnant.
There's a name. There's a scientific name for it.
And then you don't have abs anymore. Like,
well,
what?
no, you still have abs, but they're torn. So
I'd be all right. I didn't have them in the first place.
Yeah.
Kids are annoying. That's a pretty easy one. What if they get abducted? That's something that you'd worry about. They can poo inside you. Obviously, when you're pregnant.
Yeah, but you have poo inside you anyway.
That's also
I don't agree with that one.
That's also not how it works. They don't poo inside you.
Do they?
No.
Oh, they don't because they're not eating.
No, they eat. They eat through the umbilical cord, but they get the nutrients through the umbilical cord. But then the waste also goes out the umbilical cord. They're not pooing in the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
They do their first poo when they're born.
Well, guess what, Gonsalves, you've been called out.
Yeah, Gonsalves.
The finger has been pointed from one
list.
Ben Harvey.
Yeah.
Look.
Valid ones.
No,
there,
but I would
though.
also say if you, at any point, if you are thinking, I like maybe the idea of having a kid, but I don't want to damage my body in the process, well, then don't have a kid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't need to make a list.
Because the whole thing about when you have kids, you realize how selfish you have been up until that point. You should not have kids if any of those points on that list seem valid to you.
What, you're not afraid that Freddie might get abducted?
No. I don't want that to happen, but I'm not. At no point in my life am I going I might not have a kid in case he gets abducted.
Yeah, it's true.
What a stupid reason.
I think about that, but I also listen to way too many true crime podcasts. So
once again,
I think about that regularly.
Gonsalves, the crosshairs are on you.
Yeah, Gonsalves.
Return serve if you dare.
Well, Liam,
this is the Ben Harvey smackdown.
Are you gonna have a kid?
Oh, honestly, reading this, I'm like, that's a lot for my wife to endure. I'm like, men I know there's a lot of worries still, but men get out fairly unscathed. With 70% of this list, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a lot. Nipples falling off and that sort of stuff.
I don't think nipples are falling off regularly.
It's got, once again, Gonsalves has said it. So these are I'm not. This is just her list on Instagram. This is your qualm with her, and I don't want to get in between you two because I know what you can be like, Ben. Okay.
The Macquarie Dictionary People's Choice Word of the Year 2023 is here.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
Is it a good one? Because some years it's nailed it. Other years it's you just missed the ball.
A few years ago it was social distancing or something, which was
they had
fair.
sad ones. They had all the COVID ones.
Spicy cough.
So they've done the short list. And I was going to read out just some of my picks from the shortlist.
Ooh.
And so the first one, feel free to play along if you know the meaning. You can say it out loud.
So this is the they've chosen these.
Yes.
It's not statistically the most used word or anything.
No, it's just there was categories. There was 14 categories, and then that was filled with different words. And then from those categories, they've now got this shortlist.
Yeah, right.
So the first one, Riz.
Oh yeah, Riz. Yeah.
Can you give the definition of Riz though?
It's like game. If you've risen someone up, you're chatting them up.
Yeah, kind of. So Macquarie Dictionary has defined it by saying charisma, Riz, charisma. Someone who's got charisma.
So it's like swag.
Yeah, especially towards a sexual partner.
Is that what the TikTok definition is though?
Yeah, you're a bit of a Rizzler.
Yeah. That's like a nerd way of explaining it.
So Riz comes from charisma.
Yeah. If you got that Riz.
Huh.
It does. It screams of the dictionary trying to remain relevant, doesn't it? Being we're cool. We're like TikTok. Riz.
Does anyone know what angry water is?
No. Is that like vodka?
You would think it's vodka, wouldn't you? Or tequila. It's carbonated water.
Okay.
Which
Why
I
is
get.
it angry?
Bubbles. Because it's got the bubbles.
Oh, it's got bubbles. It's very angry.
Yeah. I got no time for carbonated water.
Really?
Can't
I
stand
love
it.
sparkling
Can't
water.
stand it.
Yeah.
Not for me. Bopo,
Body positivity?
correct. Body positivity. I never heard someone say you got some Bopo, but that's what the kids are saying.
I've heard
apparently.
Popo.
Yes.
That's
I've
the
heard
police.
boho.
Yes,
Mr.
that's
Popo from Dragon Ball Z.
Classic.
Got another one for you. Does anyone know what scrotox is?
Oh,
I
if you
think
get
men
scrotum
have them.
Botox.
Yes.
Yeah, you get your.
Scrotox.
Tighten.
People get scrotox?
Look.
that a
I
thing?
sound like I'm an
Yeah.
expert on it. I'm
People
I'm
get
fully
actually
guessing.
get scrotox.
Do you get them like taken up, tightened?
I
They're a
think
bit low.
I don't know. I believe they must put Botox into the scrotum, and they stretch it out like a water balloon.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, relieve pain in the
No,
scrotum due
no.
to inflammation. Oh, I thought it was just that they're a bit too loose.
It's
I
right.
thought
It's
it
like
was-
a medical
I thought it
procedure
was
if you've got a
cosmetic.
problem.
Yeah.
It's not like a fun
Oh,
thing.
do you like before and after pictures?
No,
It's just come
I
up.
don't.
I
wanna say
am
that.
curious to see what it looks like
There you go,
after.
Ben.
Maybe you have more Bopo if you get scrotox. then your Riz game will be better.
Whoa! Okay, put that away. Do you remember? It was around this time yesterday. It was yesterday's show. We were talking about Harry Styles.
Harry's house. You know, he was here doing those shows at Marvel Stadium at the start of the year. Huge.
Yeah, and we were talking about how he had shaved his head. Kind of old news now.
That's right,
The world's
yeah.
moved on. It
Yeah,
was
it's very sad.
big news last week. We were talking about how he shaved his head, and Liam, you were throwing around some other style ideas. Perhaps maybe an eyebrow slit.
I reckon he should get something sick on the side of it, like the slits. You know, you can get your like slits
the
in your
eyebrow.
eyebrow, and then you can get like the.
I've always
like the,
wanted that.
You've always wanted eyebrow slits. We should do that for you.
Actually,
That'd be a
honestly-
fun thing.
Yeah, and then Belle, you said you've always wanted eyebrow slits.
Since I was like 15.
Well,
Yeah.
Belle,
Oh no.
today's your lucky day.
We have got some clippers in the studio, and we are going to give you the eyebrow slits you've always desired. Was there a reason you wanted eyebrow slits?
I don't know. I kind of always wanted it. I went through a phase as a teen where I really also wanted like the. Well, maybe I shouldn't say this now, but I wanted like that half shaved.
The Skrillex.
head as well.
Well,
Yeah,
Belle?
yeah. No.
Today's your
I'm
lucky
not
day.
that one.
Okay, you don't want the Skrillex anymore?
No, but
okay.
I kind of, because I never did it, I think it's still kind of there. It just lingers, this
you
little
know?
want. I'm like, I still like
Fun
the
fact:
look.
my fiance did the Skrillex. Sarah, she doesn't seem like
She
she
really?
literally rocked the
Really?
Skrillex.
When?
Wow. Yeah,
like
but she could
year
rock anything.
9, year 8, year 9.
That's when I wanted
A lot of
mine.
girls and guys did it around then when he had one.
See, she committed. I did that lame thing where I just used to pin half my hair back.
Oh
all the way.
yeah, no, that's not quite it. So are you actually committing to the slits?
Well, I'm not allowed to say no, am I?
Well, no, it's
Hang
you
on,
can't
plural.
force you to get
No, I
slits.
just want one.
Oh, but don't you need like normally it's like slit? Like
I would have done 2 slits, yeah.
no, but
No.
you get slits, not slit. No one
Yeah.
gets
No, it's
slit.
one.
We can look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's always
Definitely
slits.
just one.
It's 2.
What?
It's too close together. Like,
Yeah, it's a slit. It's slit.
Hang on, who's doing it?
Well, who do you want to do it? I'll do it. Would you feel better me
I don't
doing it?
trust
Would you feel
either
better?
of
Would
you.
you
Who
feel
has
better
it?
me or Liam? Who's gonna steady your hand?
Probably Ben. You're on
Yeah.
a farm. You know,
Yeah.
you know how to work tools.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Liam,
they
you
give
don't-
out a lot of slits on farms.
I mean,
yeah.
Ben's got a
Hey,
nice
come here,
groomed
cow.
beard. Ben's
I
got
do.
a nice
yeah,
beard.
I
You
do
don't have.
trim my facial hair pretty often.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sweet. All right, well, yeah, you don't have to get it if you don't want to.
Do you want the left eye or the right eye?
My right, I'd say.
Your right eye.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, well,
And are we slitting?
Are we doing this?
Are we slitting the end? So, like, let's say it's your right eye. Are we slitting the eyebrow near your temple, or are we slitting closer to your nose?
Hell? No, you do the temple.
I think it's always closer
What
to the temple.
Temple?
Hang on, now
Okay.
I don't want you doing it.
Well, no, I'm just asking. I'm
What
just
is that
asking what
one?
style you want, Belle.
No, do I have to get 2?
Belle, you look up some slit styles and you tell us what you
party
want.
this weekend.
Yesterday, Belle said on the show that she's always wanted to get eyebrow slits. So this morning is her lucky morning.
Which was funny when she said it. We laughed, and then after the show, Liam and I were clarifying with her. Oh, you didn't actually want them, do you? And Belle, you said no, you actually would like an eyebrow slit.
It doesn't look bad, I don't think. I think it looks cool.
I must admit, when you're like, I always wanted them. In my head, I honestly can't think of any famous women with slits. I remember, like, David Beckham did it.
Yeah, but I don't care if
think
someone
Neymar.
famous did it. I just know that, like, back in my Tumblr era, like, all the girls on Tumblr had them.
So
they looked
girls,
awesome.
so yeah, and so.
But it's just one. It's one. A lot of guys
And
have
I-
two, but it's just one, and it's on an angle. It has to be on an
Yeah,
angle.
I was going to ask.
Oh,
so you
okay.
don't want a straight slit.
No.
You want it on an angle.
Because you're playing a
It's gotta be
dangerous game when you want it on an angle, because that's like you're sort of cutting across the brow,
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're doing your right eye.
My good eye, my good side. So for when I pose for photos, I don't have an eye.
Okay.
You know,
Ben Lehman Bell
going
on
astray.
Instagram. We'll obviously put this up as we go. You'll be able to see it.
Make
So-
me look. Yeah.
So you want like this lady here? You want?
I've Google
this-
imaged a few gals with eyebrow slits, and yes, I make me look hot like her.
Okay, so you want the slit on an angle?
Yeah, it has to be like,
Yeah, on like a 45.
I think.
And you just want one slit. You don't want two.
Please, Ben, can I trust you?
Of course you can trust
I don't
me.
No,
get
no,
what
now I
the
don't
big deal
trust
is
him.
between one slit and two. You're literally getting a slit and you're please, oh my God, I would die if I had two slits. Like, it's...
I don't want two. Two looks weird.
All right, let's
Two's
turn.
too much.
Let's turn on the
All right,
clippers.
there we go.
Hang on. So how are you doing this?
So Belle,
How are
you're-
you? Are you going to lean in front
Yeah,
of me?
you're gonna have to hold still, and I'm just gonna have to put my hand on your shoulder, and then I'll
Hang
give
on.
you the
I
slit.
actually, are you going to do something?
He's not.
No, I'm not gonna
take
shake
your
your
I
eyebrow
don't have
off.
any trust in Ben.
I
Maybe
think-
Liam do it.
I think it's funny if you have a slit. I'm not gonna stuff it up.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Please?
Yeah, positive.
If you take my whole eyebrow off, I will actually cry and
Yes.
kill you.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna,
No.
I'm not
No,
gonna do
no,
that.
I don't really.
I'm not gonna
I
do
don't
it,
trust
Belle.
you anymore.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. That's dog ass. I'm just gonna do a slit.
Please.
I'm
You
just gonna do a
promise?
slit. I promise.
You promise?
I
No,
promise.
I don't have any trust.
Belle, fine. If you want Liam to do it, Liam can do it.
No, I don't trust Liam
All
either.
right, I'm just gonna give you a slit.
Okay, here we go.
You can't flinch.
Don't flinch. If you flinch, the eyebrow will come off.
You have to hold.
You got to
still.
hold still for the slit. Okay, Ben's going in now with the clippers, and he's getting his angles right.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah. Liam, do you think it's cooler if it's on? Do you think it's cooler if it goes like? So look at Liam.
Yeah.
If it goes like that way.
Yeah.
No, it has to-
Or if it goes
it
like
goes-
that way.
It goes out.
You want it to go out? Okay.
You want it to go out. Yeah, make it go out. Yeah.
But really small.
They're in. And we have contact.
Don't move, Belle.
Are you doing my whole eyebrow?
No.
Belle's getting slits live on Nova 100 in the eyebrows. She's always wanted these.
Sorry. They're not very sharp clippers.
I think we should have used a razor. Did you just take the whole thing off?
No. Oh my God.
Does it look cool? Is it done? Is it done? Did you take half of it off? What's
No,
that?
no. You just-
Why
look at
don't I
a
have
mirror.
mirror?
Look, there you go. Have my phone. You can use it on
Yeah.
selfie mode.
That's sick.
She likes it.
Dude.
I look awesome.
It doesn't look... It looks like you've like...
Hang on, can you do a bit more?
Like
You
donkey
want
head.
more? You want more slit? I can
No,
do
no,
more
not
slit.
thicker,
Just
but
clean it up.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll clean it up during the song.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
you like that?
I
She
look so
likes
cool.
it. All right. Well, there you go.
Do you reckon there's going to be like tons of like young girls going to school this morning like, Mum, I want slits like
Belle Jackson
Belle.
got a slit.
Belle from the radio got slits. They're awesome.
If you want to
So I
see
got
it,
slits, I got slits.
if you want to see it, Ben Lehman Bell on the gram, we'll pop it up there so you can
Belle's
see
got
it.
a
I look
slit.
awesome.
I'm glad you're into it. No regrets. Well, you're going to be rocking that at my wedding next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Hey, we were just talking earlier about the word of the year. Did you guys see that also, like, the official, like, word of the year was authentic?
Yes, this year's been authentic. It's giving authenticity. That's what it's all about, guys. Just being your authentic self.
I haven't used the word authentic more than usual.
Authentic?
But you know what?
Why authentic?
If you want authenticity, if you want authentic, you're in the right place.
Am I right?
That's us.
We're just so real. That should be, that should say it on the billboards. Ben Lehman Bell, authentic.
Yeah.
Authentic AF.
Belle yesterday told a story about how she bought a second-hand used bikini from a Salvos.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any more authentic than that.
Yeah. I don't think Fifi Box is getting their bories from Salvos. That's for sure.
Liam, sound the rat horn.
Love rat, Bill's a love rat. Love rat, Bill's a love rat.
Belle is the love rat. She is here to give you little rats all the love and relationship advice you need.
And Liam is somewhat of a Pied Piper figure. Instead of a flute, it's a horn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know where that came from.
Pied
but
Piper, he
sure.
plays the flute.
No,
and
no,
it lures
sorry.
all
I
the
get the
mice.
reference. I'm just saying why a
Or is it
horn is
children?
needed for a rat.
I think he lures children out of the town.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo.
He's a bad dude.
If you scratch
once-
the surface there on the Pied Piper, there's a bit of... Hang on, he's What's he doing with all the children? Yeah, no.
Along with every other nursery rhyme. Don't look into them at all.
Yeah, they're a bit
Anyway,
weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
let's stick to the rats, hey? So, yes, if you need any love, sex, relationship advice, you can always get in touch. We do have an email address, loverat@novafm.com.au, but I've started, we also get Insta DMs a lot now with people just getting in touch that way, which we're more than happy with that as well.
Do we get hard letters ever? Do we get any mail?
No.
I'd like to see more of that.
Should we do a P.O. box one? That'd be
I
fun.
would love to have a P.O. box.
That'd be really fun. All right, well, for now, it's Insta DMs. And shout out to Rochelle in Ormond, who got in touch and said, "Hey, rats, happy festive season. I wanted to get your advice on something. I've been with my partner for 4 months now and heading into that territory of meeting his family, spending Christmas with them, presents, etc. But I don't think I'm ready for that. And actually, the last few weeks, I've been thinking of ending it. But should I wait until after Christmas or just do it now and avoid the family meeting? Thank you in advance."
Well, surely you would end it before the family meeting.
It's a tough one. And to be honest, at this time of year, I've been in this situation before where I'm like, ooh, it's end of November and I have been thinking of ending it. Do you end it and then make them sad and alone for Christmas? Or do you hang on, be there for Christmas with them, do all of that, and then January, February, cut the cord?
I feel like if you're thinking of breaking up with someone, you should just be honest with them if you're not really into it.
You
know
think
what I
so?
mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, bar maybe getting a present over Christmas.
Yeah, you're just delaying
what's
the inevitable.
the point? Then you just sort of, everyone's miserable.
And you're making it worse because then if you meet their family and then in January their parents are going to go, "Oh, where's that lady you brought home?" And then you have to go, "Oh, they broke up with me."
Yeah, but that's the awful thing though, is what about at Christmas when everyone's like, "We were so excited to meet your partner," and they're like, "Yeah, no, she just dumped me." And then it's just sad at Christmas, and then everyone's kind of
there's no great time for it. I just feel like...
there's never a good time.
Well, but what about
Did
the
you
next
know,
Christmas?
though-
Just stay with them. Just get married. live forever and die with them.
Here's I was going to say fun fact, not super fun fact, but a cool stat. The highest rate of breakups and divorces is December, January. So
Breakup season.
yeah, it is. It is. But look, I would say, Rochelle, personally, I think maybe, do it now. Break up now. Just do it. Cut it off.
I wonder if anyone listening right now is planning a breakup pre-Christmas. They
you?
know they're going to break
Tis
up.
the season.
You will be in one of the high stat count. You know what? Are you a bit of a Selena Gomez and thinking of being single soon?
I'll be single soon.
13, 24, 10. Are you planning on being single soon? If you're planning on breaking up, this is apparently the most busy time for breakups, December, January. Are you sitting on it thinking, all right, when's the best time to do it? If you need some advice, 13, 24, 10.
You can remain anonymous.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to reveal your name or where you're from. Our favourite caller for this one will give 2 tickets to go see Coldplay. How does that sound?
Ooh.
13 24 10. That's our number. Give us a buzz here at Nova if you're planning on breaking up pre-Christmas.
13 24 10. Are you planning on being single soon? You can remain anonymous. If you give us a call as well, you could be walking away with 2 tickets to Coldplay in Melbourne next year.
Yeah, Belle, you were just telling us that December and January is breakup season. It's got the highest stats of breakups across all the months of the year.
Yep, and I think, from what I read, so December, because people leading into Christmas are a bit like, do I want to spend Christmas and summer with this person? Maybe you want to have a hot girl summer and you just back out suddenly.
Or a hot guy summer.
Yes. Or January as well. Apparently, it's because people spend time with the family and then go, you know what? This person is not for me and I don't want to be with them. So highest rate of breakups.
Louis in Mill Park, you were broken up with in breakup season last year.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Last year, about 2 weeks before Christmas, I was in a relationship with her for about a year and a half, and we were going to have Christmas at my parents' place, and I told her about coming to meet them, etc., etc. But things sort of went a bit pear-shaped, and she called it off, and everyone on Christmas Day was sort of expecting her to show up.
Yeah.
So, but it was okay. I mean, I'm sure we both saved a few $100s each in Christmas presents.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
True. Did it make Christmas sad or awkward for you at all, or do you think it was the right
Yeah,
time?
look, it was a bit because there was other people there with their partners, and I wanted to sort of show off mine.
Mm.
But unfortunately, look, I kind of thought glad it happened beforehand rather than her meeting everyone, and what if she liked them or they liked her a lot? It'd make it even probably more difficult, I reckon.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, it's interesting as well, a year and a half before meeting the parents. I mean, maybe I'm a keno, but like when I sort of got with my fiance, like next weekend she was over for a barbecue with the family.
What?
Yeah, I reckon my wife
Which is
Sam,
kind of like, that's a bit wild.
Yeah.
My wife Sam met my family like within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were quite young. Weren't you living at home? That's different.
No, I was living in my own place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
What actually happened was I locked myself outside of my own home, and I had to call my mum, and she came over with the keys, and I was with my wife Sam, who at that point was just a girl that I'd brought home, and my mum had to say hello to her. Anon joins us now in Epping. Good morning, Anon. Are you planning to break up?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
tell us about it.
Yeah.
Look, we've been together 4.5 years. He hasn't actually met my parents yet. He, I guess, is a little bit selfish in that way, and I just feel like I do a lot for him. My friends don't like him, so I kind of feel like a summer with the girls would be more important.
Yeah, so, I mean, has this person not made an effort to meet your family in 4.5 years? I mean, that's a long time.
It's a very long time. I guess there is a little bit of like a difference in morals and values, but I've tried to encourage it, and I just can't get in there.
Anon, so you're saying you want to do it soon, and you want your hot girl summer. Are we thinking before Christmas?
And this is where I'm not sure. This is going to be really embarrassing, but he has a place that we go to on holidays. So I'm kind of like, if I break up with him before holidays, I miss out on going away.
Mate, I totally relate.
Holiday house.
No, I've had that before. I'm like, we've scheduled a trip away, and I do want to do that. So I'm going to hang on for that.
That's the first one. And then I also have my birthday just after Christmas, and I'm kind of like, he's a good present buyer.
Yeah, but what kind of great present could you give yourself for your birthday and the girls, and think about the summer that you could have, and just having you time and it being free. I don't know. I think maybe let's do it before Christmas.
What about this, Anon? What if we gave you the 2 tickets to go see Coldplay, right? And then you bring them to Coldplay, you have a great night, you have a good time, and then after the show's done, you say, well, that was nice, we're breaking up.
Why would you suggest that?
You would
Do it, actually, do it.
At Coldplay.
do it during
So,
the
no,
final song.
Anon, hold on until the 30th of October next year when Coldplay will be doing their Music Spheres World Tour at Marvel Stadium. And just when you go, wow, that was a great Christmas, we had a good holiday there, and just as they come on for the encore, just go, Greg, you're dumped. And then
they start playing Fix You.
No, you know what you need to do? Anon, break up. We'll give you the Coldplay tickets, and you take your super hot rebound to Coldplay October.
It's up to you. It's up to you how you play it.
Or you could do, like, if there's like a happier number, if you feel like Fix You's not the right, so you could try and like mix it into
It could be
like you could go, Greg, you're dumped. Like with and then he's like, what? Like, oh, it's so confused. It's having such a good time. There's like colourful streamers and like there's different ways you can do it.
Yeah, Anon, you've got the tickets. You do it however you see fit.
There's been some brave people who've called up anonymously this morning, putting their hand up and saying, yeah, like I'm in that boat. I'm about to do it.
I'm actually surprised by how many people have gotten in touch, and it does prove the theory that this is the highest, the most popular time to break up. We've actually got one more call we really want to get to. Another anonymous caller. Good morning. Are you thinking of being single soon?
Good morning. Yes, I am thinking of being single soon. Yes, I am.
All right, talk us through it.
So last Sunday I was cleaning up the house, and I was putting my partner's phone on Apple Watch on charging, and that's when I saw a couple of messages pop up on his watch, and it didn't seem right. And I'm not somebody who would actually go through somebody's phone and snoop around. I'm just not that person.
Yeah.
And when I saw those messages, I just waited and did go through his phone and found some really disturbing messages.
Oh.
Yeah, and the worst part is he was my best friend before he actually proposed me
That's sad.
to be his girlfriend.
How long have you been together?
We've been together for 4 years, and marriage was on cards next year.
Oh, wow.
And so there's so many questions, Anon. Does that person know that you know?
No, I don't think he knows yet.
So...
Do you, and I know this has nothing to do with it, doesn't make it better or worse, but do you know the person that he's been messaging?
No, I really don't know this person.
And so what are you thinking? What are you going to do about it? Obviously, you're going to break up, right?
Yes, I am. But because he's done something which I never imagined he would, I'm just hosting a Christmas get-together at my house with his family and sisters and close friends in attendance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when I'm going to out him in public.
No,
you're going to do that thing.
No, don't do that.
You're going to do it in front of all the family.
No, don't do
There's
that.
like videos.
Yes, I
There's
will.
videos of that that go viral.
Are you going to get the slideshow up? Are you going to get the PowerPoint up and on?
Yes, definitely I will, because I think I've given myself enough time. To...
Hey, you know what? Okay, I know that I was saying don't do this, but if you were to do it, you should do it like the Steve Jobs Apple presentations. Dress up as Steve Jobs and then go, and this is the new Apple Watch, and then have a big slideshow and then go across, but have all the screenshots on it.
Yeah,
of
or
the
if you've been on like a
Look,
recent...
you can even message other women.
If you've been on like a recent holiday, right, get the photos up and go, hey, we want to go through the photos. And then one of the photos just happens to be a screenshot of the conversation and you go, what?
Cold-blooded.
Anon, do you, obviously this is like a horrible thing that's happened. You're obviously going to handle it how you're going to handle
sorry
it.
this is happening.
Do you reckon in January we can get you back on the show and we can just find out how it went?
Yep,
Yeah.
you definitely will.
Yeah,
Hang
we'll
on,
check
we're
in.
not making
Well, she's called up to
content
share
out
her
of this.
story, Belle. Why wouldn't I check in January?
Okay.
Yeah, only if it's like okay to talk about. Like
yeah,
you,
and if you're okay,
you do-
like this is awful.
Yeah, you do you, Anon. We'll call you off air in January. We'll check in to see how it went, and if you've got a story to tell, we'll get that story on over.
Could you imagine that?
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Good luck with it all. Imagine everyone there in their like stupid paper hats. It just as the crap hits the fan, you're halfway through a prawn. You're like, oh, you know, Tony's been cheating this whole time.
Put it in the party. What are they called?
Christmas cracker.
Yeah, Christmas cracker.
All
and
the
instead of the
text
jokes,
messages.
have the texts. That's
What
fun
did you get?
too.
I got a joke. What did you get? I got a nude. We started our advent calendar ages ago. We don't play by the rules here at Nova. We don't start it in the beginning of December. And I tell you what, there has been some awesome stuff in it so far.
Yeah, I reckon that we have got the best advent calendar in the world.
On the first day of Christmas, Nova gave to me
Dinner at Entrecôte.
iconic gift card,
Electric steam train set.
Foldable mountain bike.
Apple AirPods,
Zach Bryan
A
tickets.
skydiving voucher.
electric lawn mower,
And Dota Spa voucher.
Alto saxophone.
Taylor Swift tickets,
A month worth of donuts.
Robot vacuum cleaner.
sick e-scooter,
500 big ones.
Melbourne Cup Carnival tickets.
a wood fire pizza oven,
A movie quality lightsaber.
Gym membership.
a Gold Coast holiday.
And a 4K Kogan TV.
Well, let's open her up this morning. Mamma mia. I'm seeing that turquoise blue that makes the heart pump a little faster. Oh, yeah. This is crazy. This is a good tonic. I mean, which is just sort of the last half an hour talking about people breaking up and that sort of thing. Let love win, baby, because this is huge. A Tiffany engagement ring.
What?
In sterling silver with sapphires.
We're giving away an engagement
Literally
ring?
like, not any engagement ring. Tiffany engagement rings.
What?
Because you can win 2 today with Jamie and Mel. Straight after the show, you just got to call 13 24 10. This is huge. This is like...
That's like one of the best
This is like one of the best things so far. That's nuts. So if if you were planning on maybe
We got two.
getting that knee dirty, yeah.
No, you can give it to both your girlfriends. No, that's not funny.
You're saying that we've got other partners on the side from our wife and
it's
fiance?
weird when we say we've got 2 engagement rings to give
Well,
away.
'cause
But yes,
there's
separately.
multiple
Separately,
listeners.
2 separate winners will get engagement rings.
Well, Belle, maybe you could win it because you used to have a ring and now you don't.
It wasn't a Tiffany's, was it?
I said, let love win, guys. I said.
Well, she came at us.
Did you see?
So I had to come at her.
We got a camera on Ash Gardner in the newsroom. She recoiled away from her microphone. Ash Gardner,
I think I melted.
you literally like flew into the wall. 'cause
Ash, you need to know these things get thrown at me off air all the time.
You handle it well.
Yeah.
Thanks. Rarely
Well,
do they make it on air, but
I
very good.
stand by what I said. She
Mate,
came,
I was,
she
to be honest, I was
came
going
at
to
me,
say,
so I came at
I was
her.
going to say, did you get today's prize out of my own gift? So you got there first, though. Anyway, if you want
Hey.
that, call after 9 or just come see me.
This is Ricky Lee on Nova.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.